Welcome to the Personal Perseverance Project. My name is David Atkins, retired New York State Trooper, $1 million direct sales international business earner, author, and keynote motivational speaker, where each week I come here to help you break through your excuses so you can live a life up to your fullest potential. Let the project begin.
That is my mindset. I operate on a level of excellence, and you guys need to wake up every single day, and you need to operate on a level of excellence and create your masterpiece.
What's up, everybody? How are you? Hello, my friends. In today's episode, I'm actually recording it on the day it's going to be released, and I think this is kind of a special episode. It is July 15th, to be exact, 2024, and the reason why this is a special episode is we just came off the weekend of something that, you know, could have been an ultimate tragedy, the attempted assassination of President Trump. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because there is no time more than ever that I find, and I am also a victim of this, that you find that people, the stress level, the arguing, the anxiety, all of the feelings that come with something that just occurred this weekend, no matter what side of the fence that you're on, whether you're a Democrat, whether you're Republican, whether you're independent, this message is not a political message, because I'm always about trying to improve our life to live up to our fullest potential. And I often am able to recognize the roadblocks or obstacles that prevent us from feeling good every single day, prevent us from achieving our goals, preventing us from going after our dreams, having that vision, showing up every single day and being efficient. And I can tell you right now, election years are very tough times. The last election was, and now after what happened this weekend, you can just see on social media, you can just see on the news, no matter what side you're on, you can see what people are saying. You can see the fear, the anger, the frustration. And the reason I wanted to come on here today and have this episode be about focusing on the right things is because you could easily get sucked in and consumed with this content of what's going on in this country 24/7, 365. And I'm going to let you know this. There's a fine line of being informed and becoming obsessed and sucked in it, and it completely controlling your mind. Because if you let it completely control and suck in your mind, you're going to feel constant tension. You're going to feel stressed out. You're going to be angry at the other side of the party. You're going to feel angst. You're not going to be able to get work done. You're not going to have clarity. You're not going to sleep good. All of the things. And let me tell you, it can only get worse, because once you're in it, it's hard to recognize it. And that's all you do every single day. Because the majority of people, the first thing we do when we wake up is we check our phones. We check our social media notifications. And then from there, we turn the news on and we listen to the news on the way to work, or at night we're listening on the news. And let me tell you, you need to guard your brain like a prison. It is the most important muscle in your body. And if it's garbage in, garbage out, if you're only having all of this stuff come in, you only can take so much. Because let me tell you, 30, 40, 50, 100 years ago before us, there wasn't this immediate information that we have with technology with our phones. So people, maybe the president would say, I'm going to speak 8 o'clock tonight, and you would sit down and everybody would watch, and that would be it. But now it's 24/7. So this message is about, these are the things you need to that you should be focusing on right now to help you stay on course, or to help you not be so stressed, or to help you still get things done. It may not be perfect, but it's something that I want to share with you that I do in times like this when there's so much going on, okay? Because there's a saying, where your focus goes, your energy flows. I'll say that again. Where your focus goes, your energy flows. If your focus is on all of the stuff that just happened, then your energy is going to go that way too, and it's going to drain your energy. We're like a battery. We're like a car battery. Once you drain it, or like a AA battery, once it's dead and you try to use that remote, it doesn't work anymore. And if you have big goals and big dreams, I'm sure you have a pickup-sized truck battery that you're trying to have a strong battery, and you can't let it be sucked out an entire day with all the negativity and hate. But again, I want to stress this again. I am not telling you to not be informed. I'm staying informed. Of course I am. It's the world that we live in, right? But there's a fine line, again, like I said, of being informed and being consumed by it 24/7. So I want you to focus on, these are 5 things. Actually, I'm looking at my list. I have 6, maybe 5 in a bonus, that you should be focusing on, that I'm focusing on right now to help me be efficient, to help me stay informed, but to not be consumed by it, to be productive in my life and still feel good. Guys, when this happened, I know it spread around the world, and like the feeling of anxiety, we all had it. We will never forget where we were when we heard what happened, no matter who you are. And it consumed me, and it consumed everybody the rest of the night. Like, I couldn't believe it. And then the next day. But now it's Monday. And the first thing I did was my alarm went off at 5 o'clock this morning because I said I need to get back into my routine and structure and do the things that are proven principles that help me improve my life every single day. So with that, let's get into the 5 plus a bonus things that I do. Number 1, you need to get your exercise in. And you hear me talk about this, but I can't say it enough. When you get your exercise in, you get your blood moving, the feel-good chemicals in your brain start firing off. When was the last time you heard somebody after a workout said, that was the worst feeling ever. I feel horrible after a workout. It really doesn't happen. People, after they move their body, exercise, and break a sweat, we feel good. It's the number 1 underutilized treatment for depression, anxiety, stress. People are so quick to pop pills or go to alcohol or go to drugs and do all these other things that are harming you, but just moving your body a little bit can give you the same high energy feeling. So you need to get your exercise in. This morning I got up by 5, by 6 a.m. I was out the door and ran 5 miles. Then I came back and then I did another workout with my daughter with some weights. It's a priority to me. It's a non-negotiable. Don't say you don't have time. If it's a priority, you find a way you have time. Otherwise, you find an excuse. And for me, it's never about if I'm going to do it, it's when am I going to do it, okay? Number 2, read 10 minutes a day of a good book. Okay, get off social media, get off watching the news, and go read a good book. Okay, it could be a good podcast. It could be a motivational YouTube video. It could be just something to take your brain off of the news. Comedy is a great thing. Get some laughter in there, all right? But for me, I listened, like today when I went on a run, I listened to pretty much 25 minutes of a motivational message. I listened to Les Brown speak. I listened to Eric Thomas. Who else is on there? I listened to Brendan Bouchard. It was a compilation. So 3/4 of my run, I was listening to positive messages. It made me feel good. I felt elated. It was almost like a piano off my back relief to kind of jar myself to get out of being consumed and sucked in with everything and looking for updates every single second with what's going on with the election and what happened with this attempted assassination. So at least 10 minutes a day. Make your car a mobile university. Stop listening to the news in the car and listen to a good book or listen to a good podcast like this or listen to a good motivational video on YouTube. Do something. Number 3, and this is the most obvious, but common sense isn't always common practice. Limit the amount of social media and the news that you do every single day. So how do you stay informed? Okay, after I do my morning routine, I exercise, I do my meditation, I prayer because I'm a man of faith. I have my prayers. I do gratitude. That takes about an hour. I work out. After I'm done working out, get my kids off to whether now it's camp. I then will plug in to see what's going on in the world. I do. But then you have to scale it back. I'm not checking my phone constantly all day at the news multiple times. Guys, this is hard. I know it's hard with so much going on, but it's not serving you. It's not fueling you. It's sensationalism, and it's a business. The news is a business. There is what happened, be informed, and then getting caught up in all the spin and everything that people say. It is a business. It's meant to get you to grab more. And if you stay sucked in and don't intentionally will yourself not to go to it, you're going to be trapped in there. It's a hard thing to do, but I'm telling you to take a social media and take a news break and only go in to be informed. Number 4, I need you to find some gratitude. We do, for those listening in the United States, live in the greatest country in the world. If you have a roof over your head, if you have food in your refrigerator, if you woke up today, that means you have breath, you have fresh air, you have a heartbeat, you have food to put in your belly, you have a roof over your head. If your family is with you and your family is there and everybody's healthy, then you have a lot to be grateful for, because there's people out in this world that right now, as much as people may think this country's horrible and everything's ending, there's people right now from other countries that would trade positions with you in a heartbeat, because they don't have a roof over their head. They don't have clean drinking water. They don't have the health like you have. They don't have food in a refrigerator. They don't have air conditioning. Think of all the things to be grateful for. And I think sometimes this is a time to go to gratitude, because we take things for granted. We really take things for granted. Hug your loved ones, okay? Appreciate your pets. You know, maybe the small yard you have, or the playground near your house, or the ability that you have a job, whatever that is. Just find gratitude in your life. Number 5 is watch a funny movie tonight. Turn the news off. Turn on something funny. You know, there's tons of them. Go to Netflix. I know you all pretty much have it. Go to Netflix. Go to comedy. Find a comical movie tonight and watch something to make you laugh. Okay? The world is not ending. As much as people say it's not ending today, there's still amazing things that are out there and that are happening, but go laugh. And if you do end up on social media, go follow a comedian. One of my favorites, I went and saw him live, is Sebastian Maniscalco. Unbelievable, hysterical. Go see his specials on Netflix. They're there. There's multiple 1-hour clips from his shows. Go listen to something funny. You know, don't go see another movie that's going to give you stress, like a horror or violence, like drama. Like, I would say get away from the drama. Get something light to watch that's fun. Maybe it's a romance movie or something. Go see a movie. So that's number 5. And number 6 is this. This is more of a little assignment. Check in on somebody. Check in on one of your friends. Check in on one of your family members. Ask how they're doing. You know, maybe take what I just shared with you and pass it to them. You know, if they're struggling, oh, this world is horrible, say, you know what? I listened to this podcast. Go, why don't you go out for a walk 10, 15 minutes if they're not people that exercise. You know, read a good book. Listen to something positive. Try not to go on the news all day. You know, check in on somebody, because we need to pay it forward. Because at the end of the day, love conquers all, right? It's right in the Bible. We need less hate, more love. Love conquers all. And we can unify. I believe it. We can unify. This reminds me a little bit after September 11th in a way, in a crazy way, that how people came together. And I believe in that, because that's what democracy is. It's the ability to have conversation and talk to people even if you disagree with them. We can still respect each other. We can still have more love in the world. We can still have less hate. But while this is all going on, we need to be able to guard our mind like a prison and do the things that we know will serve us for the better. And guys, it's not selfish. It's selfless, because by you being better and being less stressed and being healthier, the people around you that you love most, your kids, your family, they will get the best of you, not what is left of you. I always like to say that. So for me, taking care of myself makes me a better dad, a better husband, a better human being, a better speaker. And when I do these things, it gives me more clarity so I can write my next book, which I really didn't get to. I announced last week I'm starting my next book, and I need to be in a good place to do that. If I'm not, I will get nothing done between now and Election Day, and probably through the rest of the year. So I need to guard my mind like a prison. So guys, again, get your exercise in, read 10 minutes a day, or listen 10 minutes a day of something good. Limit social media and news. Be informed, but don't be consumed by it. Okay, find gratitude in your life. Watch something funny tonight and check in on somebody. Just pick the phone up, shoot a text, check in on somebody. So guys, that's my message for you today on this Monday. I felt there's some of these things you often hear me talk about, but like I said, common sense isn't always common practice, and I need to drive these points home again, because I want you to feel good in your life, to be the best you can be, to live up to your potential, to be successful, to be the best human being. And the only way that happens is by me sharing what I'm doing and being real and authentic with you guys, but it can help by paying it forward and share this episode. So guys, have a great day. Have a great Monday, and we will talk soon. Bye-bye. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Personal Perseverance Project. My goal every single day is to help people live up to their fullest potential. So please share this episode, subscribe to my channel, and maybe even leave a review. Be sure to connect and follow me on all my social media channels. And if you would like more information about me potentially being a keynote speaker at your event, or maybe you want to work with me one-on-one as your private coach, be sure to go to my website at davidatkins.com for more information. Thank you.